Welcome back to episode 4 of our Maxcraft series. I know I've been doing a lot of Maxcraft recently and not really done any of the other series that I started, but I just have a lot of motivation to work on this world, and so I've just been doing that and working on the projects here, such as my islands, which I want to build, but I wanted to get some infrastructure done, and since we got the ultimate pass in the last episode, I have been taking like the past hour to trade with these villagers, and I have gotten shulker boxes filled with books. And what we're going to do is we're going to make an entire shulker box of perfect pickaxes, an entire shulker box of perfect shovels. So let me just use this beautiful chorus route to teleport to the end where we can start off combining things with XP. Alright, so now that we're here, we're definitely going to need more than these 2 anvils, I believe. Yep, there's some extra in here. So let's start setting up our combining station here. Just gonna put down a lot of anvils while these things are loud. That should hopefully be enough. Get out our shulker boxes filled with enchanted books and our tools. And I'll lay these out. And then I think this will be best in the form of a first person time lapse. So I'm gonna do that. So enjoy the time lapse, guys. And when I'm done, I'll have a full shulker box of diamond tools and a full shulker box of diamond shovels. So as you can see here, we have a shulker box completely filled with the perfect pickaxes. They're not netherite, but to get the netherite to make these would take so long, and I really don't want to invest that time right now. I'm also gonna wait to do the shovels because I don't want to do that right now. And so I think the next course of action, once I pack this all up, is to go start work on our end island, because that's what I want to work on right now. So let me grab some of our teleportation magic and let's head over there right now. Alright, so we've arrived at our base. So let me go down here, grab our shulker boxes of endstone that we have just sitting here, and I'm gonna get to work on this end island we have. But I'm not going to do it in time-lapse because I don't think it will look good in time-lapse because I don't really know what I'm doing, and it's going to be a lot of tearing things down, rebuilding them. And so I'm just going to do some intermittent checkups with you guys. But I'm probably going to end up starting from the bottom up, which means I'm going to have to tear down all the scaffolding, unfortunately. But so yeah, I'll check back in with you guys when I have some progress done. Alright, so welcome back. As you can see, I have started laying out the frame. I put in the base here, and I've started adding some pillars that I want to kind of base it off of. So if you look at this island compared to the other one, this one drops down really fast and drops down to a spire there. This one's going to be more of a flat bottom, but it's going to curve up rather steeply and continue that all the way to the top. This should provide us a lot more space inside. For what I want to do is I want to have a little office area where I can meet with people to discuss deals like we did with Jam in the last episode, as well as have that purple fog effect I talked about. So I'm going to keep filling this in and I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. So another progress update for y'all. As you can see, I've completed part of it. I decided to do this little inlet here. I think it came out actually rather well, as we can see from here. It looks rather decent up close. Like there are some weird things like that there and that there. But I did this by just going up each individual stripe, and I think for what it is, it turned out really well. It looked pretty good from afar, but I still have the entire backside to go. This part here I decided to leave thin because I think it kind of looks cool. I might extend that out a little bit just to add a second layer for part of it. Otherwise, it looks really good, and I'd like to finish up the rest of the island. So I'm going to do that, and I'll check back with you guys when I'm done. Alright, so the island has been built up. We take a look around. You can see the first side, which we've already seen. The back side came out looking a little bit weird with this wall. I might redo that. This side came out well. And overall, I'm pretty happy with how it came out. So I think next up is building the top of it, like building the top area, and then starting to inlay where we want the glass. Now, it's going to require a ton of purple dye and ton of glass, and I'm going to get the glass from Jam's Villager Trading Barn because you can trade an emerald for 4 glass with the bookkeeper librarian dudes. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get some glass, and I might need to get endstone. I already had to go get another shulker worth to finish this up, but it looks like I'm gonna need more for the top as well as to build up the walls of the pit that I'm going to build. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll check back with you guys in a bit. All right, so I was able to get a decent amount of work done. I covered the top in endstone. As you can see, we have a lower layer here, and it comes up towards the middle to give a little drop down into our fog glass lake thing here. So this is the fog effect I was talking about, which looks like a bottomless pit, and it looks really cool. And I think it fits the end island here. As well, to give it a bit more character, I added these chorus fruit plants, which I was using chorus flowers, which I was able to just, shoot off of chorus fruits. Another thing which I've been thinking about adding is I've been considering adding obsidian pillars here. I don't think it would fit, and if it didn't look good, I would have to destroy the entire obsidian pillar, which is not something I really want to do. So I think one thing I'm going to add over here onto this side, which I think will make it look a little bit better, is I'm going to have an entrance where you just kind of fly in. I need to make sure not to kill myself. Fly in, and it's just going to be a room, which is probably also going to have a fog effect on the bottom, just because it looks super cool. And it only takes like 13 blocks down, so I should have enough space. And then that's going to be my meeting room for meeting with other people. But I don't really want to work on that now. I want to work on something else, and that thing I want to work on is an idea I've had. So I know it's September, but all the stores that I've gone to have started putting out Halloween decorations and Halloween candy. So I wanted to head over to the shopping district. I wanted to dig out a giant area underneath it, and I want to set up an escape room type game. Or, yeah, an escape room. So you'd have to figure out a way to escape a series of rooms, and then I'm going to have it open on Halloween and have it just be a one-day thing to see and give out some like special named item for people who manage to complete it as a memento of completing it. I don't really have any specific plans for the rooms, but I feel like I can come up with something. So I'm gonna go grab my beacon, head over there, and we'll start mining it out. Alright guys, so I came down here, set up the beacon. This is underneath the shopping district, right next to the first shop we built, which I might tear down soon, but to make a entrance for this. But I'm just gonna mine out a giant area, and then we'll subdivide it into rooms and start planning out the game. So let me get some mining in, and I'll check back with you guys in a hot minute. Alright, so I have the space completely mined out here, and while mining it out, I discovered an abandoned mine shaft here that cuts through this part, and we have a spider spawner here, which we might incorporate into a room in our escape room type situation. I don't Okay, I guess this is a slime chunk. That's good to know, I guess. Slime balls are always handy. I don't really have any plans for the room right now, so I'm probably going to leave this project for now and come back to it at a later date. For now, though, I'm just going to head back to the end island and complete that room we were talking about where I can meet other people. So I just came back here and I wanted to show you guys this at night, is the fact that this fog effect also produces light, as we have the bottom is torches covered with carpet, so it emits a slight glow to it, which I think just adds to the effect. This place is very dangerous at night as it's not lit up at all. That's something I'm going to have to work on. But yeah, um, I'm gonna head down and start mining out that area, and I'll check back with you guys when I have some progress on that done. Alright, so I did that thing where I build and I don't record at all. So I finished this area in here. Um, there are some things I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. I did end up adding some pillars down here. I made them out of black concrete in case I didn't like them or you guys didn't like them, so I can remove them a lot easier. But I think they look really cool. I have our dragon egg shrine over here, which I think the purple, the dragon egg, and the crying obsidian all complement each other rather well, as well as the diamond ford. Over here is where we have our meeting room. I'm not sure about these piles of resources I have laying around. Um, and then we have my desk where I can look down upon people who come to make deals with me. And overall, I'm like pretty happy with how it turned out. I might want to do some more decorations to this room, but the overall cave-like feel I think is good, and I love this fog effect. Oh yeah, this fog effect is also here. I didn't drop it down like I did up top just because it's a room, not a ceiling or area. And yeah. But anyway, that's unfortunately all the time I have to record this episode. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye!